Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. Today we're actually going to do something a little different. I am in the normal Let's Play game. So I'm going to try and keep my back towards my base because I've made some changes. Some of this you'll see later on in the series. And I've already recorded the content for this week, so I don't want to give any spoilers away. But what I'm going to be doing in this particular series, this is going to be hopefully be an ongoing reoccurring series where once a week or so I'm going to do a design challenge. There's basically, I've seen a lot of people talking about the ship design and wanting to know more about the thought process that goes into what it is you're trying to build the ship for. And so what I'm going to do is each week, or every episode that I do for this, it's going to have a central theme for the ship, and I'm going to do at least one design. Depending on the concept, I may end up doing more, and if time and schedules allow, I'd actually like to get a couple of people, some of the other YouTubers that you might be interested in seeing, if I can arrange something with them to get them on camera with us. And basically just have a design challenge go out and maybe get a couple of people on screen and have everyone basically walk you through what they're doing and why they do something in order to meet a certain objective. That's the long-term goal. Short-term, what we're going to do is just go ahead and get it started, have some fun with it, and just show you basically what my thought process is when I come up and look at a design for what I need to do. So for this first ship, what I'm planning on is I want to have a mobile base, something that is completely self-sufficient. The one thing that you're not going to be able to do, because I'm not doing this as a carrier, I want to do this as a small vessel or a space vessel, the SV style ship, which means I will not be able to put a cooking station, a food processor, on the ship, but I can put pretty much everything else. So what that will mean is that I'll be able to do extended trips, basically come back to my base, process food, make the things that I need for rations to take with me, and then do extended times away from the base to be able to do more resource gathering, some exploration, and hopefully be somewhat defensible as well. At least that's the challenge. So let's take a look and see what we can do with it. As you can see in my inventory hotbar here, I've actually got a lot of parts already built. Just to show you what I'm thinking here is, we're going to have an internal ramp area to take us up to the cockpit. Since SVs now allow you to have internal space on them, I want something big enough to be completely self-contained. And so what I'm going to do is work from the inside out. I already have an idea where I want the cockpit to be up above the work area. So in order to do that, I'm going to build some ramping into the structure so that I can get into and out of the cockpit from inside the ship and have everything I need within pretty much easy reach. So let's see what we can do with this. So first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put down the ship itself. I'm going to back this up a little bit because the ship's going to be a little bit longer than it is, at least the main portion of the ship is going to be a little bit longer than it is wide. And it's going to drop it. When I get more of the ship done, I'm actually going to replace this core. I don't want the core there because this is going to be the actual bottom of the ship. So my idea is to add, come on, are you going to... Oh, you're doing it that way. Alright. So, yeah, my idea is basically to have a small entry area. We're going to bring this back. One more. We'll do one more here. Okay, and then we're going to add, let's put 2 to either side. And then what this will allow me to do is to center the cockpit on the crafting area workroom, and that should give me enough room to build what I really need to build on this. So we're going to do 3 here, and then from here we're going to actually Let me see, because I'm not sure how big this thing is going to be. Oh, that's perfect, actually. So what we'll do is let's go number 7 here. Let's flip this thing around. And we're going to take this up 2, we think. I think 2 will be good, right? So we'll go there. What we're going to do here is do another row of these. And then we are going to, let's get in here, because I want, it's going to be, whoops, we want that. Actually, do I want that there, or do I want it back 1? Because what I want to do, actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll leave it there, because I'll just move the core back a block or 2. What I'm going to have in here is actually a core area where this will be, I'll show you, because that's where the core is at there. I want enough room to be able to get around in here, so we're going to put it there. And then we'll actually end up putting, let's see if I get away with, no, I don't want to do that until I have the cockpit on there. So, we are going to put this in. Alright, so now that'll bring us up here. We're going to let's put the cockpit on this thing. And I want it to go forward here. See if I can get it to do this. It says not liking me here. Ooh, it really does not like me. Okay. Can I get it to go a little bit more forward? So it's going to target there, so I need to move it up a little bit further. Okay, so let's take, what we'll do is we'll take these out. Alright, we'll take those out, we'll add... Why are you doing this to me tonight? Alright. Yeah, for some reason I have the worst luck with the bulk placement. It always tries to read past where I'm trying to place the stuff. So, let's go, that should be enough there, I believe. So, yes, we want that there, right? Okay. Right, so what we're going to do here, oops, let's go back to 7. We're going to go ahead and do that. And I will add weapons to the ship eventually. Right now they are not a high priority for me. But what I do want is, let's see, do we want to put power there? Or do we want to put... I think I'm going to go with my original design, which was, we put these, oops, we're going to put, let's stand those up. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these here in the center. So now that we have the cockpit in there, I wonder if we can get away with taking that core out and putting a core here. Let's... Because what I want to do is have the core be as protected as possible, and the core is not going to let me do that. Okay. We'll have to think about that then. I'll look at ways to replace the core. It may just be because there's already a core there that it's not going to let me do it. But in the meantime, well, let me put my RCS, one of my RCSs. Because what I'm thinking is either RCSs on either side of here, or the generators on either side of here. Because there will be nacelles coming off where the thrusters will be built. But like I said, I want to get the actual work area done first. This may not actually work. I may need to make this a little bit wider. Because if I put... Let's see, if we put stuff here... Oh... Well, you know what? Let's put the storage chests there. Let's move this stuff out for a second. So what we'll do is we'll put... Let's put the storage stuff here. Alright, and we can get to the cockpit from here. Whoa! Okay, that was unusual. See, this is the problem with building in this game right now, is that it's a little wonky sometimes. So now the question is can I get this thing flipped back over right side up? And you know what? Since it wants to do that, let's go ahead and do it this way. What we'll do is we'll turn this into a positive. Yes? Okay. So, adversity, right? The mother invention here. Okay. I know it's supposed to be necessity as the mother of invention, but you know what? Adversity's being a bit more of a bitch tonight than necessity is, so we'll work with what we got. Alright. Get our butt up there. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Now I got some corner blocks in here. Let's put you back over there. Let's go. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's do that. So one of the nice things is this will make it really easy to put the landing gear on. We're gonna do that, and then I want number 2. So right above this area, once I get her flipped back over, what we'll have is a small area to we'll put the door in right there. So I may need to figure out a way to get her flipped sooner rather than later. And I do think I'm going to need to. Okay. Which will be really sad if I need to revert this save. But we will see what we can do with this. Okay. Alright. That looks like that's going to work nicely. And we've got some thrusters. Let's get those out here. And we want... Basically, I'm going to have 4 lifting bodies. We're going to put one there. And let's put one here. Yes? Alright. Okay. What I may do is just go ahead and throw a couple on here to get this thing turned right side up. But we'll see how this all works out. This is going to be a little bit more difficult now because I'm doing everything somewhat backwards and upside down. So. Okay. So that should give us more than enough lift for this beast once we have her set up. And I have more maneuvering thrusters being built. And I think what I'm going to do is let's go grab those really quick. And we will throw these on here. So actually, let's add some power. Oh, nope. They're still being built. Okay, so what I will do is I would think I'm going to go ahead and pause this here. And then, well, you know what? This way you can see what I'm doing to recover it. Let's not pause. I'll actually show you the whole thing. So what I'm going to do... So we don't have a generator on here yet. Which means I have to put the generator on... okay, let's move that out. We just need one generator, but I think what I will do is actually just go ahead and see what we can do with this here. Yeah, let's put it over here. Okay, so we got generator, we have a place to put power. And the only thing we need now is a thruster. And we're going to put that thruster right there. And then when we come back, we will take that beast out. And I'll rebuild it really quick. So the only thing we don't have is the RCS in place. It's going to put the RCS with the generator, so let's go ahead and do that anyway. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Hey, what do you know? It works, right? I think it works. There we go. Okay. All right. That at least gets us right side up again. Oh, it's one of those days, huh? Okay, here. So, can we get through there? No, we can't walk through there. So I am going to have to widen this out. Just one more. So what we'll do with these is I'll actually leave them like this, but I'm gonna move these out a row. So let's put this away, put this away. So I'm gonna have to go remake both the RCS. Actually, I'm gonna have to go remake a bunch of things here. But hey, that's what it's for, right? Making the mistake so you guys don't have to. Wow, okay, there we go. And we do not want to blow up our power system. Okay. What we're going to do here, because I was planning on doing this portion of it anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and put these in so that we have basically everything that we really need here. Alright. Yeah, okay. On one side we were going to put the crafting, so let's go one more row here. And we're going to put another row on this side. Awesome. Alright. Okay, so this gives us at least a foundation for it. It wasn't the most graceful of starts for the ship, but hey, it at least gets us on the start. Let's go ahead and put the rest of the landing gear on, and we'll rotate this thing around so that we can... Oh, I just took off the RCS. Yeah, great, huh? See, this is why you always have a plan when you're building stuff. Yeah. And that's close enough. It's close enough for government work, right? So what I should do is, can I get it? Okay, that would not have been good. Let's see. Let's go go ahead and add this. We're going to go ahead and take one of the blocks out here. Is it this one? Because we can always add these back in. I'm not worried about these. There we go. See? When in doubt, remove your blocks. Okay. So now that we've got that, I can't place the block back in because we're missing because the landing pad is, or the landing gear is right there. And we don't have our CS regenerator, so I'm not going to be able to fix that anytime soon. Right. Actually, I can fix that right now, huh? So, let's take those back out. Take that. Take that. So what we want then is, let's go ahead and put generator in. We'll put the RCS in, and that will allow me to hopefully make sure that awesome. Look at that. See, we can actually get some things done even without a good plan in place all the time. Okay, so now that we have the ship righted, one of the things I wanted to do is go ahead and put that door in. So let's go ahead and get that in here. Yes. Right? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And then we want these are going to go on top of the. Do we want to put them there, or do we want to put them in the corner upright? See, I was thinking about doing them like this, but I kind of want them more towards the center so that they're a little bit better defended. So we'll go ahead and do that for now. And these are what, 3x, right? No, they are 2x. Okay. Those are 2x, but our crafting station, I believe, is 3x. So, there we go. Okay, so we've got the beginnings of our ship. We can get around on this side, which is good. I am going to put... Let's see if we have room for this thing. Okay, so that's a 2x. So, we can do is put this on the exterior face so I don't have to go into the ship to get oxygen. Let's see here. Okay. That fit there? That fits there. Sure, let's put it there. So this way I don't have to go in the ship to get oxygen. I will definitely build around this thing. And yeah, so next time when we come back, we'll be a little bit further along. Show you what's going on. I will be adding a small ramp area here more than likely so I can get in and out of this thing a little bit easier. But this is the basis of it. So yeah, thanks for stopping in today. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button. That will definitely tell me if this is something you're interested in. And if you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, or whatever, throw it down in the comments section below. And if you haven't done so already, you might want to consider subscribing, because then you'll be kept up to date with not only this series, but the rest of the Empyrion Let's Plays, as well as 7 Days to Die, or when I go live on Twitch or YouTube. And that's always a good thing, because, you know, more people there makes it more fun for everybody involved. And so, as always, folks, take care and be safe out there.